Did you know? Did you know? I admit things ain't been the way I thought they would be. So much stress to develop between you. I know that wasn't easy, but sometimes why it don't seem like God designed. But then you hear where you say, and I promise I would stand by you and be true through all the bad and the good. But I know what it means to be committed. So here's a word from you, but you just ain't with it. Stay down. We're almost to the very first part. Stay down. You always have a place in my heart. We took past that state. Know we got a lot of work to do. I know it ain't been the best, but it certainly ain't been the worst. The drama will not last forever. We'll be the longest we're together. One day we'll be back on this. We'll be like, remember this. And it's gonna make us smile. Cause in the end we stay. Hey, how you doing, Jordan? Understand you. Hey, Terry. Mm. But I'm holding you. How's everybody day going? I can't keep it going. Yeah, I kind of got started late. I was in the middle of cooking, y'all. What? You have to go to the hospital. What happened, Jordan? You all right? Oh, then you are the one in my heart. You're the only you're so we can't live apart. When you start making sense, you'll be realized. I was all in my feelings today listening to my Mary J. Blige while I was cooking. Boom. I was listening to Mary J. Blige, Angie Stone, and Jesse Powell. The three people that has just really helped me in my time of woo. Right. I hope he do. I hope it's nothing major either. Boom, 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 boom. So thank y'all for joining me on this live tonight. The topic is about meeting other minds. Basically, like-minded content creators getting together to discuss what actually works on this platform, what doesn't work. Just to um, kind of throw some stuff out there together. Good stuff, not just know anything, y'all. Nobody got time for that fake mess. If you with the fakeness, I'm not here for it. Right, that did. Oh, you just don't know. That did something to me. Like I'm telling y'all, my daughters called me and they was like, "Mama, Mama." And then the one daughter went on FaceTime, so she was like, "Don't tell her yet, don't tell her." And I'm like, "What's going on?" I'm thinking they getting ready to tell me like a family member or something, because at this point they had done built up the anticipation. And finally got on, all of them got on the phone and it was like, "Mama, you Angie Stone and died." Because they know how I was about that woman. I just loved her. I loved her music. I just loved everything about her. Like she kept it real. She was like one of the realest people, like out there, really. You know, you either loved her or you hate her. And she really didn't care one way or the other. uh, but yeah, that I don't know. It just seems a little weird behind her whole this whole thing. Like back in December, she was riding with her son. They had released a video. I think her son did, and she was telling him how he was driving crazy because with road rage, and it was just like she was basically trying to tell her son how you better get it right with God because I'm right with God. Like I know where I'm gonna be at. And it was just crazy. And then a couple of months later, she ended up dying in a car crash. It's kind of weird. But she also was talking about how the industry had ripped her off and didn't pay her for what she was worth as well. But with everything going on in the entertainment industry nowadays, it just makes you wonder, like, what's something else going on that we don't really know about or what's up? But thank y'all for coming to the live. Hit the like button to let the algorithm know we're having a good time up in here. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I would like for you to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I'm all about putting out the truth uh, and helping as many people as I can. Well, right now I'm in between talking to y'all and finishing up with my dinner. I'm cooking lentil is lentil beans and Italian sausage. It's like I'm making my version of my one of my favorite dishes at Carrabba's. Some rice, some baked pork chops with onions and bell peppers, and some dinner rolls. And I'm gonna make some brownies for dessert. Chicken and Kool-Aid. Well, we actually had I had made some. Oh my God, it was they were so good. I wish I would have had a little bit more wings than what we did, but we ain't had that many. You know how it is when you make something really good and you don't make a whole bunch of it, you can't have it. I was pissed. But yesterday I had made some. They're like double crunch Asian wings. Some things were good. And basically, you just you season up your chicken, put it in the refrigerator overnight, sit in, and then you fry it up. I fried it up with a little cornstarch more so than flour, so it can be like a light crunch on it. And then you make the sauce. The sauce ain't nothing but like brown sugar, soy sauce, garlic, actual garlic, mixed garlic, honey, and butter. And then you stir that up, and then you coat it over the chicken. Oh my God, it was so good. I was ticked off and have enough. Uh, but JJW, I'm gonna have to get you next time. I'm gonna make you some. Next time I have a live, and I know you're gonna be on it, I'm gonna have to whip you up some chicken. I think we might got some Kool-Aid in the refrigerator. Uh, oh yeah, rice is about done. The only thing I really have to do now is because it's pretty much done. Let me show y'all what that looks like. I don't know how many of y'all done been to Carrabba's. Like I said, Carrabba's is one of my favorite places. Let's see. Did you know? Did you? So this is what it looks like. Still cooking up. And I'm not one, I don't like eating the same thing over and over and over and over again. I get bored with that crap. So I'm always trying different stuff and fixing different things. Unless it's one of those days where I can't help but cook something I'm used to cooking because it's fun, then I will. Like when we have spaghetti night, we're gonna have spaghetti night probably at least one time out of the week. Matter of factly. Uh, oh, you having chest pains? Oh, baby, yeah, go get that taken care of. I hope you feel better. Don't play around with that. Do not play around with the pains. Let's see if I can aim it down for. Okay, so there go my chops, and those do have a little bit of honey on them as well, y'all. I like the sweet flavor. Like I like my stuff to either be sweet or savory, but this has a light honey over it. Good. Yes, I'm gonna tear up those bell peppers and onions. I sure am. I gotta wash out this pan, or it was a muscle. It was a muscle. Well, yeah, you got a big old muscle in this as well. Call your heart. That's why I say you better make. Hey, Natalie, how you doing? I watched your video put up today. I was like, boy, she is going in, but you are telling the truth, honey. And don't let these crazy behind folks on this internet stop you from telling it. Ain't nobody worried about, ain't jealous about nobody making money. You just got to do the right thing. And what he did to his baby mama was not right. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But that darn Hannah, she gonna see for herself. She is. She gonna see for herself when she in that same position. If she ever get in that position. 'Cause baby, People don't change like that overnight. And he ain't changed from that last relationship he was in when he kicked that woman out with her 5 kids. Man, that thing pissed me off when he kicked that lady out 5 kids like that and was playing on her. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that just pissed me off. You ain't gotta be around here lying to these women, telling them that you want to marry them and be with them and all that stuff. Be honest, god darn. But the thing is, he know ain't nobody gonna stick with that man if he ain't got nothing to offer. Um, with all them darn lies. Okay, garbage is over. I need to work. Yeah, that right, that be kicking me off. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. You love her? Who do you love? Jordan. Who do you love? Hey, that used to be rock on. That was LL. I'm L. I'm for Queens. I heard you like it. Love you. Oh, oh, okay. Thank you, sweetie. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get this stuff to go down. I gotta turn it all the way up. Are you sure? If y'all know by now, I love singing songs. I love songs. Who you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about that goddamn Dante London with his crazy behind self. Around here, doing to his baby mama. That ain't cute and that's not funny. No. And all these lies he keep telling people around here about YouTube work. It don't work like that. Dante don't know how it works, and he keep telling y'all. He keep telling y'all. He blew up 4 months ago, and he don't really know why. He ain't lying on that because he don't, and he ain't trying to find out either. All he want to do is copy people and put people down and make himself feel better. It's crazy. And then the biggest thing is he won't sit there and talk to his subscribers. You dodo brain. It was your subscribers and viewers that got you where you're at. You better start talking to them. Right? I don't like people like that. But I'm a firm believer in when somebody tell you who they are, you just gotta go ahead and believe them. I tried to get that little boy Grace. I really did. Because I just thought maybe he got caught up in the hype about all the money and stuff like that. That happens to people. Some people just don't know how to act when they get money. But that's just who he is. I'm sorry. And the Brothers TV, baby, they are wearing his behind. The Brothers TV, who is that? Classic Cash TV or something like that. Guy with his dread that be, he's like a comedian. He be wearing his behind out too. He's just immature, very immature, very. You hit that right on the nail. And I don't know if y'all realize this, y'all, but with this new system, it really is your subscribers. So you have to appease to your subscribers first. If you get the majority of your subscribers to watch your video, it will push your video out into the algorithm. Um, yeah, he's very immature. Can you see it? Right. Yes, he is. He is so immature. That don't even make no sense whatsoever. And it's all about percentages, y'all. I'm serious. It really is all about percentages. You want to know if somebody's doing well or not? Just look at their subscriber count. Look at their subscriber count, and then look at the videos. Each goes by every video. It doesn't go by the whole platform like people try to make you believe. It's not. It's each individual video. Whatever you get for that video. So if their percentage is anywhere from 40 to 50% of their subscribers, that's how much they got on views, then they're doing good. They don't necessarily mean that it's all their subscribers because it can be subscribers and unsubscribed people watching them, but that will give you a good indicator that they're doing good. Like Dante, he has almost 70,000 subscribers. He really could be pulling in about 30,000 views per video. Right. Evergreen videos are different because evergreen videos will literally you'll be able to use those at all times. At all times will. But with evergreen videos, you just don't know when they're gonna hit off. they typically hit off when people need them. Like when there's a big push for something, a big understanding of something, then they'll go back to those particular videos. Those are learning videos. Those are actual informational videos. And that crap he said today about just make stuff about YouTube, YouTube will push your stuff out. No, they not, because there's plenty of people who make the stuff too, but they ain't getting a lot of views on there. If the people are not looking for it, that's not going to happen. Your channel's not going to blow up because of YouTube videos. His channel blew up because he caught a wave. And if he would have just did the thing when he caught that wave and wrote it, and he could have continued his vlogs, he could have, if he didn't show who he really was, because that's what really killed Dante, was he showed who he really was. He's an arrogant, narcissistic, immature that don't like to work. Point blank, period. And that's going to be one of his biggest downfalls, because I don't care if you are working for somebody or if you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna have to put in the work. This girl at YouTube at heart, and I love it. Right, you're gonna have to put in that work. I don't care what it is that you're doing, and especially as an um, an entrepreneurial path is way more harder than finding a job. It is. No, he ain't married. If that's the case, he done been married 4 times already, because he done had about 4 or 5 different women, and every last one of them women was his fiance. He has not made anybody, including Hannah. Uh, right. He doesn't have the work ethic, so he's not gonna stick to doing what he needs to do to make it work. He's talking about he going behind his analytics, looking. No, he's just saying that because he done heard somebody say talk about your analytics or getting your analytics from whoever video he's trying to copy. And the reason why he's not delivering it the right way, because he don't know what he's talking about. You still got to know what you're talking about when you're telling people to do this stuff. And because he refuses to research, he refuses to put the work behind what he's doing. That's why he's giving y'all these half behind videos that he's giving y'all. Y'all are just sucking it up. Well, some people are sucking it up. Not everybody. He don't like to work. You have to be an employee. Exactly. Exactly. You must first learn how to follow if you ever can lead. You could be a leader and work for somebody. It's just you got to get to a point in your life where you say, okay, I finally want to do it for myself. But you don't jump from being a follower. And that's what he's doing when he's telling you to copy people and act like somebody else. You're being a follower. You don't be a follower and then all of a sudden be a leader. That concept on his end, what he's doing is completely backwards. It's backwards actually. Um, you see how he was able to jump her boring channel. What happened with Hannah? And Hannah still have a chance because Hannah ain't pissed nobody off other than that interview that she did. She still has an opportunity to grow from his channel. And I had all that. If he put his head on right, he could actually boost her channel up, just like his. But the problem is he got a negative narrative about himself because of himself. He did it to himself. He has a negative narrative about him. And Hannah's channel did not explode the way it should have been able to explode with the amount of people he had following him, because they're looking at her like she's stupid. Like, girl, you better wake up. Like, I mean, they're giving her grace because they realize she probably just love him. She said it herself. She never really had a man like Dante, and she didn't think he would be the type of person that wanted to be with her. So you see, she has some type of self-esteem issue going on with herself. So she's dealing with that man because she feel like she can't do better. But baby girl better wake up and get it together, or he bring her down the way he's bringing himself down. His channel is like it done tanked so bad. That boy only getting about, I think the most I've seen on one of his videos recently was like 4,000 views. And he heard him say it himself. He said he was getting like 2,000 views the whole time when he wasn't making no money. Well, you're only getting 4,000 now because of the crap that you're saying. Gotta stop this. Yeah, I think what's happening with Hannah, because when she first came on, she wasn't like that at all. She was all about the Lord and helping other people and stuff like that. What I think gonna happen to Hannah, he basically just rubbed off on that girl. Like, you are the company that you keep. You could take your look at your life, think about the 5 or 6 most people that you surround yourself with, and that's who you are the sum of. And she's basically 24/7 outside of whatever job she does. She's around him. So she's going to take on his characteristics. She's going to take on the way he is. And I don't think as a YouTuber, she really know who she is. She's just mimicking whatever boy is telling her. I don't think she knows who Hannah is. You know what? If you took Dante out of the picture, I don't think she will know what to do with her channel because he is the driving force behind her stuff. How are you doing? Watching lives. Have a great night and blessing. How you doing, Linda? Hope your day's going good. He got fake privacy. Well, let me tell you something. And I was going to matter of fact, I'm gonna look for it on my back end, but YouTube do promote buying. What they call it promoting your videos. So if but one thing about the video, it has to be unlisted. The video has to be unlisted. It can't be public. Um, and it can't be private. It has to be unlisted. You can take an unlisted video and put it on what is called a promotion and get it in front of a lot of people in order just to grab people to your channel. They do promote doing that. You don't get paid on that particular video. You don't get paid for AdSense. You don't get paid for brand deals or anything like that. So it's a way that you can kind of just bring people in as subscribers to make it look like you got a lot going on. That's why I keep telling people you can't be looking at views just alone on a person's channel because just because a person has a certain amount of views don't mean everybody is watching their ads. If those people are not watching those ads on that video, I don't care. You can have 2 million views, but if only 10,000 people are watching the ads, you're only getting paid on the 10,000. You're not getting paid on the whole 2 million. Hey, Kiss from Jay, how you doing, girl? How are you? He is definitely telling that girl to do that. Even down to that interview, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Hannah, you shouldn't have did." I said, "Well, it's not Hannah. Y'all are addressing the wrong person. It was him. He was the one who told this girl to do that. She would have never did that had he wouldn't have told her to do it." And then when he came out, when he took her down off her channel and put it back on his, he said it. He said he was the one who told her to do it. I said, "I told y'all that wasn't that girl because that's not even her characteristic. She don't like that." I'm good, love. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good, Jay. We was talking about that goddamn Dante with his foolishness. Oh yeah, they be showing up now. My lives be good. Like we be having some good old times on my lives. People be showing their support with lives. I tell people lives are the way to go. You ain't heard about what, Jay? You ain't hear about Dante? Girl, I don't know how you don't hear about this fool. He everywhere. Well, he was everywhere at one point. You probably ain't hearing about it now because his channel's starting to die out because a lot of people finding out about who he is. Yeah. And they tired of his foolishness. They tired of the lies. They tired of his narcissistic behavior. They tired of how he treat that girl Hannah, how he treat his baby mama. I mean, look at that video he made when he was making breakfast with all that goddamn sugar he was and syrup he was putting on that food that girl was supposed to eat, but yet she's diabetic. You ain't even first paying attention. You don't even care that you put her into a diabetic coma, giving her all that sugar. It's like he is all about himself. Even when he was he was giving out his so-called shout outs. And he was shout out and people, homeboy stopped to shout out himself. I'm like, oh my God, what kind of mess is this? This dude is shouting out himself. Tai Tai, let me talk about myself because I give myself the credit is due. Boy, what? She was the same way. Who, Jay? Oh, that's what happened with it. No, actually, yeah, actually, DoorDash is his protege. That's someone he gives credit to his success. So that's why he's like her because he used to follow her. Well, yeah, and he get a lot. But the thing is, he do get a lot of negative comments. But the problem with that is he doesn't address nobody, whether it's good comments or bad comments. He don't even he doesn't talk to his community. Matter of fact, he tells you on his video, he ain't got time for that. He'll build a community later once he slow down. But right now, he ain't got time to be talking to people on his thing because they don't care about him anyway. So he don't care about them. Dude, are you crazy? Why would you say that to somebody? I mean, even if that's how you felt, you should have that tad bit to yourself because your subscribers will stop watching your stuff and you won't have nothing. Then what? Because you don't like the work. Too kind of right. Yeah, that boy is a hot mess. And you would have thought he would have called it because it's some real people. Even though they talking about his foolishness, they are really trying to help this boy get on the right track. But according to him, he ain't got to listen to nobody. He know what to do. But here's my thing with that. Just 4 months ago, you ain't know what to do. What changed from 5 years ago? I would believe in your 5 years before I believe in these 4 months. I would believe whatever you went for 5 years before I would believe what you went through for this 4 months. If a 5 year told me you ain't know what you was doing, and then all of a sudden 4 months ago now you do, I'm looking at you like, yeah, right. You still don't know, and your views are starting to show that. And I just wish people wake up to what this boy is doing to him because he is literally about to drive them off a cliff. Like his 10 channels got to go like this. For real, for real. And everybody that follow is getting ready to go right down with him. Right. He don't know what's going on. He does not know what's going on. Now, every now and then he might say something that is correct because he's copying somebody else, but he don't know, child. He is a fat, pathetic case. He really is. Girl, that is fake. He ain't that sensitive. That boy ain't that sensitive. That is that is he is playing on people's emotions. He know people can if you show your emotional side, typically people will sympathize with whatever you're going through. And that's why even say like he never been in sales. DoorDash has been in sales, so that's why she's so good at it. But and that's why I've been in sales. I've had a lot of sales jobs over my life, but it's just some of the tactics that they teach you in sales that just goes against all of my morals. Like I can't dig with it. That's why I kind of got out of doing sales per se. But sales are you're gonna have sales with everything. I mean, they teach you how to put people in your put take it off of people, put yourself in so that way they can see you as the person that got something going on. Show your emotional side to people so that way even now when I was talking with my about my son's situation, I didn't delete that video. I just unlisted it because I really only want to share that with people that really and truly are into my channel. But even with that, I was trying not to show that side because when you sit there and you cry or when you show any type of emotion, people are going to attach themselves to that. And I don't necessarily want a person attaching themselves solely for that. I want people attaching themselves to me because they just want the information. The information is what I want y'all to have, not selling somebody a soft story because of what done happened to me. We all done had soft stories. I mean, we really have, you know. But when you don't care about other people, when you don't care about other people, you'll use that for your benefit. And that's what DoorDash does. So that's what Dante has learned. But DoorDash learned it because she used to be in sales. And that's what they teach you. Anybody in sales knows this. Terry, that'd be so funny. I'm gonna make a parody video doing right. Hey Mange, how you doing? How are you doing? Uh Yeah, that boy ain't sensitive. He a freaking con artist is what he is. He's not sensitive at all. Uh, you get a big stack of money on. Well, hey, it's one thing about sales, and even though he's not actually selling a product on his thing, he's selling a dream to everybody. He's selling the pipe dream to everybody. So one thing about money sales, showing people money sales, sex sales. It just what it is. You can look at anything as far as commercial or anything else. They put a sexual tone to it to get you drawn in because sex sells. Emotions sell because you're dealing with when you're talking about sales, you're dealing with people, the psychology of people. You're dealing with the way people think, their mentality or whatever. And yeah, right. When I'm telling you, if he would have done this right, he could have took this so far. Like he could have blew up his channel and been up there with the big dogs. Okay, because 70,000 and stuff like that, that's a good number. That's what you're in it. Like 1,000, 2,000 views, 4,000 or whatever. You're on the bottom of the bottom when it comes to you're monetized. It's good because you're monetized, and not a lot of people even first get monetized. But when you're talking about a bigger scale, you have to be in the millions of viewers. Like in order to be seeing some serious money, you got to be in the millions. What happened with Dante is Dante blew up. He caught his wave around Christmas time. He caught it around the holidays. Anytime during major holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas, what's another major holiday? New Year's. You're going to find that a lot of people will pay more because they're trying to attract more people around those holiday seasons to get you to pay your money. You're going to see skyrocket. So like on times where it's not a lot going on, you're not going to get paid as much as you would during those holiday months. So he messed up. You caught a wave during day month where they were paying you extra. If you would have kept your mouth shut and didn't show people who you really was, then you could you could have exploded. Hey, how you doing, Connor? How you doing? I'm just in here running my mouth. How you doing, Connor? The boy really could have went somewhere with that, but like a lot, like they say, money. People think money is of all evil. Money is not. It's the love of money. Money shows you who you really are. If you are a scumbag, you're gonna be an even worse scumbag with some money. If you are a caring person, you are gonna be a caring person with some money. I'll be always here watching. Oh, thank you, Connor. That's so sweet. Oh, I gotta get this color. I gotta put my rolls inside the oven. Cause I ain't making no cornbread. Not today. Not today. I'm not the refrigerator. I'm gonna put some rolls in the oven. Normally I put some cornbread or something like that. Not this time. I'm trying to do something a little different. Hey Sally, how you doing? Oh, you're welcome, Natalie. It's time for dinner. Yeah, I'm in here trying to get it ready. Trying to get it ready, y'all. Um, Cause one thing about me, y'all, we kind of low with food right now. I gotta go back to the grocery store. One thing about me, honey, after I eat, it's a wrap. Normally, if I'm not doing something, I'll be ready to go to bed. Please cook me some dinner. And I don't knock anybody for trying to sell like digital products and stuff like that. I don't. Although I've said something about DoorDash doing it or whatever. The only reason I said it about her was because she wasn't selling you absolutely nothing. It was no different from that goddamn curl smiler situation. She got a product that had nothing in there and started charging people all this money. I don't even have a problem with um people giving her money if they want to. That's their prerogative if they want to. But if you make it seem like you're giving a cash out built somebody platform, then you're lying to people because that's not going to happen. Only thing that's going to happen is they're going to put money in your pocket and nothing ain't going to happen for their platform. Absolutely nothing. This all the lying and scamming for me that just gets on my nerves. How about you guys? You want to go to sleep? I got to get rest for the next couple of days because once all my stuff get over here, and I got to get back to work. I just have a problem with leading people on that. God told her that he's supposed to get money right. That's a lie. One thing about God ain't finna use money to get nobody because money. Matter of fact, the Bible said the love of money is the root of all evil. He's not going to then turn around and use money to pull you in with absolutely nothing. If anything, the Bible says that, money I don't have to give. I can't offer you the gift of salvation. I can tell you about somebody that can save your soul, but I can't give you any money. Even when it came down to the beggar that was begging for money in the Bible with the disciples, they was like, money I do not have, but the gift of salvation I do. They don't look at money as being something that God is going to just give you. Now, will He bless you with money in order to take care of yourself? Yes, He will do that. Because that's just a way of life, you know. You have to have money. The Bible says a man that don't work don't eat, right? So if you're not willing to work, you're not gonna be able to go make it. But you don't scam people. You definitely don't use God's name in order to get people to do stuff for you. That's wrong. That in my eyes, I just look at you as being the low of the low if you do that. If you take that route, I just look at you as being like you're lower than low. God told her supposed to get money from them, right? Oh yeah, because she didn't just say God said. She said if you give me your money, you are being obedient to God. So when did you and God come into contract where He told you to tell these people to be obedient to give you money? I mean, when did that happen? God tell us He want us to have an abundance. He doesn't mean money. Exactly. She said, I know. I said I was going to sell anything, but I talked to God and He answered me in 20 seconds. So we sell a course. Right. Hey, Christina. I hope your birthday was a good one. Uh, hey, Integrity Speaks. How you doing, girl? I hadn't been on in a minute, but I'm doing good. But I'm talking about influencing people to believe that she has this relationship with God where He actually tells her to relay the message that they owe her money or should give her money. Right. No, I know your birthday was on 27th, hon. I was just asking how did it go? Right, Miss Sally. I completely hate that because God is not telling her that. God ain't leading her to believe that. But the problem is, really, what it all boils down to is people are so desperate that they want to believe anything. So when they see somebody making money, that person can make it seem like, I mean, I'm surprised they ain't come up with, it's them that somehow what she did when she said manifest. They magically made something happen. I mean, when people are desperate, they will believe absolutely anything. Right. Yeah. I hate to say be naive, but I like to use the word desperate because people can get offended by you calling them what it is. But when they're so desperate in order to get money or to change their situation, you will be willing to do absolutely anything. You cannot enter into anything in desperation. You can't. You're going to have to step back and think about what's happening so that way you can make a sound decision about what you're doing, whether it makes sense or not. Because if you enter anything into desperation, you're going to do some desperate stuff. You're going to lose morals. You're going to listen to people tell you absolutely anything. You got to step back. Do you know how to make a big deal? So I have some more money. Okay. Do you know how to make a big deal so I can give you some more money? Well, I don't get what you're saying. You talking about do I know how to make a big deal for some more money? It's good to you. It's good to see you too, hon. Yeah, I just wish people I really do wish people just wake up and just stop falling for this mess, man. Don't even first make any sense. Because the problem with doing this is what's going to happen? These people are going to give you all the money, right? And they're going to get frustrated. They're going to give up on something that could have worked for them had they would have had the right information because you took upon yourself to lie. Now, with DoorDash, she sells more motivation than she sells anything outside of those courses, outside of the cash apps and stuff like that. Her whole thing is motivation. She just be jumping around and getting excited and stuff like that. Um, you're not supposed to make any right when you're overwhelmed emotionally. That can be happiness. Exactly. I love you so much. You are a wonderful speaker. You tell it how it is, the truth. Well, Miss Sally, this is me, and in real life outside of YouTube, that's just how my world is. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and either you like it or you don't. And that's how people feel about me. Either they like me or they don't like me, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing. Nor am I, sometimes I have to pull my back because sometimes my words can be a little harsh. So I have to pull myself back sometimes. But it just when it gets to me, I have no choice but to say how I feel. I be trying to control my mouth a little bit because I know sometimes Dad done told me so many times, like, girl, you have the shotgun method. Like what you say is true, but the way you say it sometimes. So I know I do that, and it's not intentionally. I am working on that. But it just sometimes when people just do some dumb stuff, like I be fighting it, but I can't. I still want to say what's on my mind. That's what I say sometimes in my videos. If you don't like me, please move on to the next channel. I will not be offended. Right. Mm, exactly. Yeah, and it's like I said, it's not intentional. I don't be trying to hurt nobody's feelings. And I even come back and I'll say, I try to give them a way out if I tore them down some kind of way. That is not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to tear anybody down, but I just can't stand when people take advantage of people. Like I can't stand it. I can't. I have left many of jobs making great money because I did not agree with what was going on, and I've had some high positions in my corporate days. Okay, but money does not define me, and money does not make me. We all need money, but I don't need money that bad where I gotta hurt people in order to get it. If I have to hurt somebody, I'm out. Okay, I'm out. And if I found even now with YouTube, if I found out that YouTube was all about just manipulating people and taking advantage of people, I would have walked away because I really don't care about that. You know, if and it's there is some disturbing stuff about YouTube. Okay, and some of the stuff be saying don't be right. It's a bunch of lies. And one thing about it, numbers don't lie, y'all. If y'all pay attention to numbers, numbers not lie to you. People lie to you, but numbers will never lie. Well, that's what I said in my videos. Right. So yeah. So don't think I'm not aware of, like, sometimes, when I be making those videos, sometimes they come off a little harsh. I've even had people say, "Oh man, you speak with too much authority," or I don't have people tell me, "Oh, you're so freaking masculine about what you're saying." Nah, I'm just telling you how it is. Whether or not you get offended by it or not, that ain't got nothing to do with me on how you perceive things. But I will then go back and I will look at what they're saying. Maybe I delivered it a little hard, or something. And I will come back and try to you know, look, hey, I get it. People are intimidated by strong women. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that too. Yeah, especially some men. Some men don't like that. Like, and don't get it twisted. I may be a very strong, opinionated woman, but when it comes to a man, I do know my place when it comes to a man, especially if he's my husband or he's the head of the household. I do not believe in being overly submissive to a man. I'm not being overly in charge over a man. I feel like a man is the head of the house. He's the one that drives everything. But at the same time, you're not gonna put me you're not finna make me feel just because I'm a woman, I don't have a voice and I can't speak what I want to say because the Bible never said that, and that's not how it works, sir. I'm sorry. Like some of these people in today's times got they got some crazy way of thinking, you know. And I don't had men like try to attack me on this thing. Like you're too masculine. Where's your man? You had a man, you wouldn't be saying this. Yeah, I would. Okay, yes, I would. I would be telling you the truth. Even whether I'm with a man or if I'm not with a man, the truth is the truth, regardless of who's telling it, whether it's a woman telling it or whether it's a man telling it. If it's true, it's the truth. Period. You know. But people got to get over that stuff. They have to. If you do not get over it, you're blinded, and you're not going to be able to see the truth from a lie, and you're going to be more driven and controlled by a lie than the actual truth. And I'm a type of person that uh, I research a lot of stuff. I really do. I research a lot, and this ain't just between YouTube. This is who I have always been my whole freaking life, and the reason why I do that because I'm grounded in the truth. I want to know the truth. I don't want nobody lying to me. I don't want to be lying to nobody else. So that's just me. That ain't just because I'm on YouTube. I'm saying this crap. No, I this way offline too. I'm the same person. I'm the same Tamara. I'll have fun with you. I'll trip, laugh, and joke. But at the end of the day, if we talking about something serious, you're going to get the truth from me. And if God forbids I say that is not right, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say, look, I messed up. I was wrong about this. I have no problem with doing it. Look, I mean, hey, I don't delete videos. So you could see that I at one point supported DoorDash. I did. And I supported her because she was a person that was motivated. She got people excited about stuff, but then there was just something missing. She was never saying anything, you know. I'm like, okay, outside of the excitement, like what are we learning here? What, to jump around and act stupid? I mean, like how do I make this work? And it wasn't until, I started researching her as the person, and I started finding all this stuff out about her, and I started paying attention that I learned what I learned, and I can be real with you. It wasn't until I stopped listening to her that my channel started to grow. Because when I was listening to that foolishness, I was stagnant. I did not grow. I wasn't making any progress with what I was doing. It was after I stopped listening to the foolery that I started really understanding how the system worked. And that's what people have to realize. You have to get out of this, whatever this is that is sucking you in. And the only person that can answer that is you. You got to find out, why are you trauma bonding with these liars? Like it's something about them that is attracting to you and is holding you stuck there, because they sure ain't helping you do nothing. Absolutely neither one of them are helping with anything. I will say, on Dante might tell you a little bit more stuff than what DoorDash does, because DoorDash tell you nothing. In fact, she tells you on her videos, if you, there's so many people out here that know so much about YouTube, just go watch them. Like, why am I gonna watch them? I mean, if I'm watching you, why don't you just help? It's just all smoke and mirrors. Like, and I just hope people really catch on to what's actually going on, so that way you can better yourself. But the issue is going to be when people start blowing up. Then you're going to want to come back and say, oh my God, what made this person blow up? Well, they're telling you why they were blowing up, or why they was growing so fast. You chose not to listen because you chose to listen to all the foolery versus listening to the truth. No, I'm cooking a bread. Oh, no, 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 no. I hear you know, out. Call her out of the kitchen, Misha. No, no animals in the kitchen cooking. Sorry, sorry, girl. No, I don't have nothing. Let me find something for her. I'm sorry, y'all do the animals in the kitchen one time. Nobody ain't offend nobody by that, but oh no. Oh yeah, I gotta turn this down. I'll turn it down. Hold on. I'm almost done, Nisha. The food's almost done. Um, the pork chops are done. The beans and rice are done. I'm getting ready to fix the brownies now. After my bread come out of there. Oh, that's my daughter. She ready to eat, y'all. She done been down here twice. The first time I was nowhere near done cooking. I'm pretty much done now. So I had to tell her to come back. So now she's ready to eat. I get to talking, man, like, and then I forgot about what I was doing. That's why I want to make sure that I wasn't messing nothing up on this song. Getting ready to mix up some brownies for dessert. Tree flakes brownies. Me personally, I like chocolate and peanut butter. So normally when I make brownies, I throw some chocolate peanut butter pieces. I ain't got no peanut butter pieces. So I can't do it. Can't do it this time. I wish. I wish. I wish. I Yeah. YouTube in itself. Did I ever try the powdered butter? No. I don't think I've tried no powdered peanut butter. That don't sound, I don't know. I like peanut butter, but I don't know. That don't really sound appeasing. Well, what it tastes like, Miss Sandy? You gonna have to trust your judgment on that. I don't know. It's only made out of peanuts, and you can put it in ice cream, mix it with water, and make peanut butter. Or you can put it in. I either use the peanut butter chips, or I put peanut butter itself in there. I'm not gonna stir no peanut butter up in this. Let me just maybe I could put a little peanut butter on top or something if I just really have to have me some peanut butter. But I'm gonna just do this the regular way. My daughter like eating this. She like eating the the mix after I mix it. I don't blame her though, because man, I used to have some crazy cravings when I was pregnant with my kids. I used to take the macaroni and cheese out of the pack and put tuna fish with it and eat it. I used to make cake mix and just eat the cake mix by itself. I had some crazy cravings. Um, my auntie used to tell me all the time, "You gonna get sick eating all that mess." No, I'm not. I'm good. Now my kids be liking some crazy stuff. Every last one of them got some strange taste every now and then. So I guess they get it from me. 2/3 of a cup. Let me sure this cup is like. I used to eat chocolate chip cookie and French onion dip. Oh, okay. uh, I can only stay on briefly. I just got home and wanted to eat dinner too. Okay, Miss Warrior, thanks for stopping by, showing me some support and love. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, that's different, Miss Sally. Chocolate chip cookies. Now, I like in a French onion dip. That's real different. Now, I like the chocolate chip Reese's Pieces cookies from what is that? Nabisco? Chips Ahoy. That's what it's called. Chips Ahoy. Chips Ahoy. Now I like that. But I like the soft ones that you can stick inside the microwave and make them like warm hot. Oh, she said that's when I was pregnant. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Warrior. Miss Warrior woman. Now I'm mixing up this brownie mix, y'all. Man, that brownie mix, you get a little workout. Um, Stirring that stuff up. Man, these yeast rolls that you put in the oven, them things be so good. My mama got me hooked to these things. They make me think of I think I like my leftovers in a little bit too long. But they make me think of Golden Corral or Ryan Steakhouse dinner rolls. That's what I think of every time we eat some of them. They be so soft and so delicious. I wanted to tell you I love your live streams or your videos where you went through your subscribers and was talking about them. That was awesome. Oh, thank you. And I plan on asking one of them because I really want people to see, why I subscribe to them. I want other people to go out and support them as well. Yeah, because when I subscribe to people, it's because I watch their videos, I interact with them, and I learn stuff about them. It's not because I'm just, subscribing to anybody. Uh, I have done that in the past. I have for people and just to be trying to offer my support. But for the majority of my subscribers, I do it because I'm really interested in what they're doing. You show that you care and that you are not just numbers to you. Right, right. Those are my people. Especially like y'all. Like I really get to know y'all. Like I think that's where the fun begins on YouTube when you really get to know people for who they are or for who they're gonna show you that they are. That's where I think everything comes at. It's boring if all you're doing is putting up videos and you're not interacting with your community or interacting with other people. It gets boring at that point, you know. Um, but when you're interacting, that's why I think lives are so good because you get to meet people that actually comment on your videos real time. So y'all having like, even though I'm the only one that can be seen, we're still all having like open dialogue with each other, and so it turns everything, make it real. Hey, Jordan, you feeling better now? How many pork chops you want, Misha? Oh man, one of the breads got stuck. Oh, crap, one of the breads got stuck. How many? You only want one? You only want one? Did you know they're small? You only want one pork chop? They're thin ones. Huh? Okay, okay. Let's see. Yes, and thank you for exposing Doe and Dante. I don't believe neither one of them is doing monetization in a fair, godly manner. Right? No, they not. They really aren't. And I keep saying this, but Dante hurt himself. DoorDash, she's a scammer to her core. That girl's a liar to her core. That don't even make sense. But with Dante London, he hurt himself. He really did. I'm trying to wash this pan out so I can. Okay, I'm about to put the brownies in the oven. Do you want the pan? Mixer. I'm about to put the brownies in the oven. Do you want the pan? I mean, do you want the bowl? I haven't put it in yet. I'll call you when I do it. I was just letting you know. And I'm on live, so you come around this way, you'll call on the camera. I know you want to get on the camera. I haven't put it in there. I'm still mixing it. I was just letting you know that I'm about to. Or you want to save the bowl until after you eat? You want it before you eat? Okay. So you support me so much. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Jordan. I really wanted to be on your live that night, but when you sent me that message, I wasn't by my phone. I was downstairs in the kitchen, and I didn't have my phone. Yes, door sales shout out is not right. I pray they do things the right way. God don't like ugly. He sure don't. He definitely don't. He don't like ugly. He ain't all that pretty either, to be honest with you. Like you just have to be. You have to be. You got to be right. You know that video that boy made when he was telling people, like you have to go against your morals. If I have to go against morals with anything, then I don't want to be a part of it. That was crazy. He should have kept that to himself. You're gonna have to lie. You're gonna have to steal. But then got mad when they lied to him about his car and sold him a pipe dream. But that's what you're doing to everybody on this platform. You just got what you dishing out, sir. I live in Florida, but right now I'm in Maryland. Oh, this might not leave a lot behind like the last one did. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put that a little bit more, or I'm gonna separate it a little bit more, so that way you have some. I'll leave some in here. Yes. Cause it's pulling it all up. Be like it. Might not. I'll leave you a couple of dips inside the pan, cause this don't look like it's leaving you much of anything in the pan. You probably want to watch my live on Tuesday. What time are you gonna do it? Because on Tuesday I'll be fine. Tuesday I'll be fine. So whatever time you tell me, I'll just be there. But Wednesday I probably ain't gonna be back in till like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. All right, time for the pour down. Here's a pour down. Brownie mix going in. Your brownies be so good, y'all. Why don't you put peanut butter in it? We ain't got no peanut butter bites. I said I might spread some peanut butter over it. Yeah. Versus putting it in it because I ain't know, I like peanut butter. That don't mean you like peanut butter like that. I like peanut butter. You don't mind having peanut butter in your stuff? I like peanut butter. Let's always have peanut butter and not a lot of jelly. There's a whole bunch of jelly in the refrigerator. I bought a whole another one. Girl, I know what you missing. Something so you don't like no jelly. What do you mean you don't like jelly? Jelly good. Tastes like jelly. Grape jelly? Now, I ain't no big fan of strawberry jelly. I like strawberries, but I'm not a fan of strawberry jelly. Here, I left you a little bit on the spoon and then bowl. You're welcome. Okay. We are, what? We are supposed to be having some bad storms late night. Make sure you got, so sorry to Ryan and Jordan, storm chasers. Oh no, bad storms. What are you, he stay in Georgia. But he stay on the opposite side of Georgia than Atlanta. So Jay, y'all, I don't know, Jay, are you still on the line? Are y'all supposed to be getting any bad weather? Because I know Jay's from Georgia. Like I am hoping and praying that we do not get no more snow, y'all, because I can't deal with snow. We've been pretty chill. Now I pray that when I get back out there to go working, that this snow don't start coming back down, because then I'm gonna be pissed. It's dipping in the, it's like getting a little colder, but we're not having issues with snow. Because if it starts back snowing, then I'm back in the house again. Like I said, I don't do snow. Y'all wanna see Meredith. Meredith keep coming in here. I keep telling her she got this kitchen while I'm cooking. Meredith, say hey to the camera. Hey girl. Say hey girl. Get out the kitchen. Oh, she can't come in the kitchen. She can she can stand right there to be on camera, but she ain't coming in the kitchen. My daughter told me I hyped her up. It made her get out. You hyped the dog up. I do. No, it's nothing but doom and gloom. I'm gonna tell you, we hardly ever have sun around here. So depressing. Oh, now see, we always have sun in Florida. Like, woo, y'all! It's my son-in-law birthday, so make sure. I don't know if they're gonna go do a lot, but on Kadia and Rollo show, just wish him a happy birthday on one of her videos. But it's his birthday today. Happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, Rollo. I think he turned 34. No, that's not my dog. That's my daughter's dog. Yeah, she has a dog. I don't have no animal. Yeah, she has a dog. Her name's Meredith. She's a support dog, emotional support dog. She's sweet. Now, when I first got here, I don't know. I guess I reminded her of somebody because she wasn't feeling me at all. She would bark at me and growl at me, try to snap at me. But now she look at me as I'm the lady who always have a bring her food. So every time she see me, she expect me to feed her. It's gonna be all over Georgia and Tennessee. Oh wow, what kind of storm is it? It's just like a thunderstorm, or what type of storm is it? Y'all better be okay up there. Yeah, Meredith is sweet. I keep telling my daughter that is a pit bull. She keeps telling me, ain't no pit. It's a blue nose pit. I said, yeah, notice the word pit. It's a pit bull. No, you just keep calling her a pit. She's not just a pit. She's mixed with other things. Yeah, but she's still a pit bull. Like that's still a pit. But she's sweet though. She's a nice dog. And she'll look after you, make sure you're okay. She even be checking behind me. A bad thunderstorm that causes tornadoes. Oh my goodness. Well, y'all be safe. Ooh, be as y'all can in it. You want a lot of beans and rice? Huh? You want a lot of beans and rice? Not a lot. You don't want a lot? Huh? Not a lot because I don't eat a lot. Girl, who you fooling? How you don't eat a lot? You don't know you comment this because you ain't never had it before? Huh? Not a lot. I keep most of the food near me while I'm sleeping, so if I'm hungry, I wake up. Do you want the bread? Yes. Oh, how many pieces of bread you want? Two. You want onions and bell pepper? Onions, no bell pepper. Now I'm not gonna be picking out it. Now you're gonna have to pick it out yourself. I can just grab you some. That's fine. And you say you only want one pork chop? Wait, you asked me if you want one onion. No, meaning I'm gonna pick up the peppers and onions for you, but I'm not gonna separate them, Misha. If you don't want, you're gonna have to separate them yourself. You only want one pork chop? Yes, ma'am. They are completely small. And you want 2 pieces of bread? Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all. So let me see. This is the plate. There it goes. The pork chops is under. Them pork chops are so freaking little. Here you go, Misha. She said she only wanted. They the little thin sliced pork chops. Cause I'll eat pork chops, but I'm not a big fan of pork chops or ham for that matter of fact. You know, I like bacon, but I'm not a big fan of pork chops and ham. Uh, Me and my other helper are going to be up all night. What are y'all gonna do, Jordan? What y'all gonna do with the storm? Y'all gonna watch it? Well, I don't blame you on that though, because when some bad weather coming through Florida, I couldn't sleep. I had to stay up. If something was gonna happen, I wanted to be up when it happened. I don't want it to happen. I don't be aware of it. Uh, so on that note, I can't blame you. Misha, I'm here. Can you pour me some juice? You want some juice? What was that? I almost fell out right here. Yeah, I'll pour you some juice. Oh my god, the camera. I got you. Where your cup at? Upstairs. Well, I'm gonna pour you some juice. Okay. Can I get butter on my bread? Huh? I already put butter on it. She only want. She said she only wanted. That's a big old behind pepper. And here go my plate. So I can see my plate. Here go mine. Did you leave enough Kool-Aid in there? There's so much competition. So what? What's wrong? Bread, how the bread taste? I think I left it in there just a little bit too long because it's kind of brown. I like mine light. Okay, dry. It's dry. You want some more butter? Mm-hmm. I like it. You're gonna be alive. Mm-hmm. You're gonna be alive. If you I like it. Here you go. It's too sharp. Cut it and spread it over your bread. What are you talking about? Hold on, let me give you a little bit. It go on top of my bread. You only got one? Yeah, for right now. They really, really do. Okay, I'll get you. I don't want to eat too much and then I'll be ready to go sleep. I was still trying to stay up a little bit. But I still got that those brownies in the oven. They're gonna drink. Don't forget to drink. Here, let me get it for you. It's still on my cord. Here you go. They don't feel cold. Huh? It don't really feel that cold. I made that earlier today. Drink it and see if it's cold. Y'all know I have to have my ice, so I made my little ice cup. I made what is this? Mixed berry with lemonade Kool-Aid is what it is. I mixed two. I mixed the blueberry up with the lemonade. So somebody was talking about making some chicken and some Kool-Aid. I don't know if they're gonna be funny, but I'm like, yeah, we got some Kool-Aid tonight. We sure do, huh? It's warm. Mm-hmm. It should be colder than that though. Cause I did make it Kool-Aid, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's those little forks. That's fine. I just did swimming. Let me find your fork. Mitchell, why did you even buy those forks? Those forks is getting little. What you, what you guys thought was gonna eat with them fork? A baby? I don't even think they big for a baby, to be honest with you. They're like toy dishes, huh? Mm. Mm. Must be like dessert forks or something, like what you can eat dessert with, not what you can eat your regular food with. Because that trash is small. Okay, let me get my little drink on, y'all. Let's see, can I take all this upstairs? Or I might have to cut off the live until I get upstairs. Y'all know I be out of breath. I be walking up all them goddamn stairs. Whew. It feels like it's cold outside, but hey, I waste Kool-Aid on myself. It's like it's cold on the outside, but I waste Kool-Aid all over me. But it's warm. Try not to go upstairs until after these brownies get done, or then we'll have to run downstairs before I burn up my brownie. Wow. Did you like the lentil beans with sausage? Mmm. That's good. I don't taste exactly like Carrabba's because I don't know if they use a different type of sausage, but it's still good. And I pulled off a lot of. Oh my god, I got a little spicy kick to it. I put too much pepper there. I do not like spicy food, y'all. I do not. I might have overdid it with the pepper. You know, a little bit. Or maybe the Italian sausage made it a little bit more spicy than what when I added the Italian sausage in. But anyway, it's good. I like me some black beans and rice too. Who like black beans in here? I love me some black beans. Mm. It's spicy. The beans. I think it's when I added the salt. That's what I just said. I said it's kind of got a kick. I think that when I put that sausage in here, it made it a little bit more spicy because I didn't put that much pepper inside of it. But oh, did I put some that Tony Creole seasoning? No, I didn't put none of the Tony Creole. I was about to. Thank God I didn't. Well, I wouldn't have been able to eat this because it's too hot. I think it's the Italian sausage that made it spicy. But it tastes good, so I'm gonna eat it. You gotta kick to it. I don't think I put any of that Creole seasoning in there. I don't think I did. I put pepper, garlic. I put the adobo seasoning and the Lowry seasoning with a little bit of pepper in it. The Italian sausage could have been a spicy sausage. I probably didn't pay attention to which sausage I picked up. We at 50 miles an hour. Yeah, I see that. I'm in Maryland right now, Jordan. I've been in Maryland since November. Maryland, further up, nothing, a little bit over. We're not too far from Baltimore, Virginia, Pennsylvania. Those are different states that are surrounding where I'm at. Actually, we're pretty close to Pennsylvania. Matter of fact, we accidentally drove into Pennsylvania when I first got here. Mm-mm. It's not by Alabama. I was in Alabama in October. I was there with my brother. Alabama is on the way on the other side. It's like almost 700 miles away from here. 700, almost 700, yeah, miles away from where I'm at. Mm. Yeah, I got a spicy kick to it for real, for real. Ooh. Mm. I'm gonna need to stand down here. You want still have bread? No, you can have it. I'm good. Let me get it for you. I'm gonna give it to you. You like the bread, huh? Grandma used to make that. Mm-hmm. Mm. The bread really made me think of Carrabba's. Mm. No, Golden Corral. I wish I would have had some honey butter. Make it. My feet off. I always got there's Kool-Aid on my foot. My second daughter, she got me eating those lentils because at first I ain't like, ew, what is that you eat? She was like, no, mama, taste it. It tastes good. And I tried it the one time and I had been hooked ever since, y'all. No, but I'm not by LA. Not at all. Not at all. I'm by Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Washington State. I've never been to LA. My daughter have. My daughter and my son have, but I haven't. This supposed to be my year of traveling, but with all these planes going down, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it this year. Sorry. Mhm. Correct. Before leaving, I'm gonna go travel. I'm gonna go ride up in a little bit in Pennsylvania some more, and I'm gonna go to Virginia before I leave this. Uh, I remember going to New York and Virginia when I was a kid, but I don't remember about it. But one thing I will say is Maryland is a beautiful state. I'm eating. It's hot. It is spicy hot, and I don't like spicy food. But I did it. I must have messed up and put. I must have used sausage. That got to be what's going on because I didn't put a lot of peppers in this in order to beat it spicy, and it's spicy. But I'm eating lentil beans with Italian sausage over rice, yeast rolls, and baked pork chops with onion and bell pepper. It's good. but it's spicy. To God be the glory. Thank you. Mm. Thank you, Miss Jen X. It's good. Them little beans are something else. I'm telling y'all. Y'all give them a try. You know, lentil beans are very, very good. Matter of fact, next time I make them, I think I'm gonna put a little bit of curry powder inside of them. So for some reason, when I'm eating them, that's why like I feel like I'm about to have me some curry, something with this. Okay. Yeah, I know from Biz Creator. Biz Creator. Mm. That made me do a little dance, a little sweetness. That hit the spot because that rice was spicy. The pork chops I got a little honey on. To mix that. Like a little sweet, a little spicy. So Miss Gen X, what do you talk about on this channel? On your Miss Gen X channel, what do you talk about on that one? Because I notice like when people create other channels, they be talking about different things based off of whatever the channel's about. Oh, reaction channel. Okay. Reactions are good. If you're trying to get your growth, reaction channels are definitely the way to go. It could be a tad bit dramaed out at times. So, like with me, I got to pull back on them a little bit. But your TikTok in front of it. Well, if TikTok don't hurry up and get an American buyer, we about to be out of TikTok. When I don't have TikTok no more because I deleted the app off my phone and I can't get. But if they don't hurry up and get an American buyer, they're gonna be out. And so is CapCut, and I hate that because I use CapCut a lot. Yeah, I'm a hustler. I'm definitely that. I always have been. Mm. From the time I started working. I don't ran out of sausage though. Mm. Yeah, but I'm getting older, so I am a go get in the hustler. But I'm getting a little bit older, so I'm slowing down a little bit than what I used to do back in my younger days. But I'm all about businesses, entrepreneurship, and I'm still trying to get my business to a point where Well, eventually, I want my business to be where I don't have to work a lot. I'm not most of the work. I have other people working for me. I want to get it to that point at some point in my life, but it ain't there yet. Not at all. Um, Austin Stone. One day, that's my dream. And I hopefully, if I ever do get it that big, I hope my kids carry it on. You know, because I got a little. I think all my kids are entrepreneurs. They all have jobs, but they're entrepreneurs all in themselves as well. Thanks for the encouragement, Miss Jean. I'm fairly new to YouTube, but like I give props to anybody that's been on this platform for 10, 12 years. I give props to those people because that shows some real dedication. They are the real MVPs. Like in business, most businesses either become successful or they fail with around year between year 5 and year 6. So if you in something for 10 years, baby, regardless of where your success level is, you hit a plateau. A lot of people don't even make it to, because most doing whatever before that 5 year mark come up, because they get out with it. They get frustrated because it's either not the way they want it to go. You can dedicate yourself to that many years doing something, baby. You got what it takes. Keep pushing. I don't want to drop a container. I got some loose hands. I've been on. Because I've been in transportation now for 16 years, and I would have never thought I would have been in this industry. I wouldn't have. Like, if I look back over my with all my corporate jobs I've had and stuff that I've done, transportation was never up there as to something I thought I was going to be in and I stuck with. But I absolutely love transportation. I can talk about that all day long. That has become like my first love because my first love was actually law. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I think I will always have a love for law because I do law. I think on one of my videos I said I was in practice. I meant to say I was studying. I'm always studying law because that was something I will always be. I always wanted to be an attorney. One day it's not too late. I guess I can still get into it. Um, matter of factly, one of my professors when I was going to school, she started her career at 50. I think it was like 51, 50. And she went for her career in a short time frame. Thank you so much. And she was saying basically like her life, the life she lived prepared her for that. And she felt like if she would have got into it when she was younger, she probably would have been as successful as she was when she got into it at the age of 50. So part of me, I always feel like maybe I should just go back just to get my degree, finish my degree, so I can have a law, just so I can say that I'm an attorney on the back end of the stuff I know. I don't know. I probably still end up doing that. But it's always my first love. I love. Thank you. But transportation has definitely became my second love. Amen. Mm, right. Like technically, I am a paralegal by studies. I've never really went into it as a paralegal. No. That's what I do. I do on the on my transportation side. I do dispatching for logistic truck drivers, but I'm also a driver as well. Not for trucks, not truck driving. I got into transportation when I was a cab driver, and I used to run a cab company almost 4 years before I left and I branched out on my own. And so I did more of the medical side of transportation, taking people to and from their doctor's appointment. Basically, people paying through their insurance claims is what I did. I, when I branched off on my own though, I started doing like Uber and Lyft. Lyft sucked. I didn't like that while I was building my own business. Um, but I offer like medical transport. I do dispatching for truck drivers, as well as I had about a year ago. I started helping other people who wanted to the transportation industry, helping them get set up in order to do that. Become a medical driver for themselves versus working for other people. Yeah, yeah. Last year I ran into. It seemed like I keep running into some freaking crooks, but I ran into this guy last year that he always wanted to have his own transportation company, and I was helping him get started with doing that. And he had a lot of vehicles. Like with my company, I didn't have a lot of vehicles. I just had my vehicle, and then I was getting ready to bring somebody else. So I was going to like lease a vehicle for them to come on. And he had a whole bunch of vehicles, so we were going to partner up, and I was going to do the medical side, and he was going to do the personal transport side. So he had a lot of luxury vehicles, like black car services and stuff like that. But he ended up being not so on the up and up side. So me and him kind of fell out. I don't know what I don't know what that is. Roblox. I don't know what you're talking about. Anything transportation is right. A lot of people don't realize how big transportation really is. Transportation literally it runs the economy, and without it, wouldn't have an economy. Like them truck drivers stop driving and transporting that stuff, almost all businesses would shut down across the United States. It's a very business. And I give much props to anybody out there that's out driving because it's not easy to be out there on that road driving those big reds and those box trucks all over the United States with a lot of stuff. Um, I kind of messed up with this one guy. So now it's like I gotta rid myself from that because I lost a lot of money with that mess I got in with him. Mm. I have been looking into that though. You know, it's not as expensive as you think it would be in order to create your own app. It's more so just getting it out there. But like I said, I'm getting older, so I don't. The older you get, the better your eyes get. I just don't see myself driving longer. So I want to kind of stay more on the business side of it, more so than a driver. But if I could drive, I would definitely jump behind the wheel. Like I enjoy it. It's like people say that YouTube is therapy, but being a driver is very therapeutic. You learn a lot of stuff as a driver. You really do, especially in my line of work, as far as like personal transportation and medical transport. You meet a lot of different people. And if you're learning, if you're a type of person that like to absorb stuff and listen to folks, you learn. I almost dropped my pepper. Yeah, when I walked away from that company, the transportation company, and I started my own, like that was the hardest thing in my life because I was like, I was I was so connected to a lot of my drivers. Like I had over 200 drivers. Like they weren't just my drivers; those were my friends. And I didn't leave, but I couldn't stay there. I probably wouldn't have been here. Job had me had to get rushed to the hospital one time because my uh, right. That's why I started another channel. We have a lot of knowledge. Mm, hmm. And really, that's it. The key to all this is really who you're networking with, who you've been with, learning from them learning from you. Are just building a genuine connection with each other. And that's where you get your growth from. That's where you get, and people have to realize that's what actually grows you. Without people, you ain't get nowhere. You need, even if you was in business for yourself, you need people to buy your product or be there to support you in your business. But far too often, people let greed set in and they lose the meaning of a strong foundation, like supporting one another, helping each other. It's sad, really. If I'm breathing hard, because I had to walk up all the stairs. I gotta get my behind back in the gym. Doing this stuff sometimes, y'all. Be sitting there trying to eat while I'm standing up. I gotta stop doing them bad habits that I have sometimes. His legs gonna be super toned by the leave here. Hey Rico, how you doing? How's your weekend? You had a good weekend? I eat so slow, y'all. Like people hate going out to dinner with me because I like to take these over to eat. I got to see my grandbabies today. It was all at the park playing with each other. I miss them babies. I got to see them over video because of course all my grandbabies in Florida. They were having some fun out there. All right, y'all. I'm not gonna stay on here too much longer because I'm eating and my food about to get extremely cold. Now I don't like cold food, y'all. But as always, be your brothers and sisters keeper. Keep God first. Thank y'all for the support. Don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And toodles, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a beautiful night. Thank you, Mrs. Gen X. Talk to y'all later.